Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a little mini pick-a-pile with the Kitsune deck and a little bonus Frida advice. So go ahead and focus on the three and intuitively select whichever one's called to you. I will timestamp down below. Alright, if you picked mini pile A, you have time to restore, number 16. That breaks down to a 7. That has significance for you. Let's go ahead and, there we go. That looks better. All right. There are times to be active and to walk into the day and be present and a part of all that is. But this is not the time. For coming to you now is the dragon of the night, the one who shares the energy of rest and recuperation with all the denizens of the Kitsune realm. For although there are Kitsune who walk by night, who intertwine with your dreams to teach and explore, there are those who must truly allow themselves to be at rest, without resistance, once the stars reach their highest point. And this time is here for you now. Take a step back and consider ways in which to restore your energy levels. Create a sleeping space which is designed to maximize a truly nourishing sleep experience. Reduce the light, even the moonlight, which can enter and give yourself over to the darkness as your blessed eyes close and the sun's eyes dim for a time. In this way, you will feel stronger, calmer, more alive, and ready for all the waking hours bring. Without this rest, you will feel stretched and a thin of aspect and temper, fraying around the edges until such time as you can rest once again. Take time to establish a routine. Exclude the light from radiant devices from your space. Establish a prayerful, soulful ritual that will slowly ease you into the in-between world of sleep. Within your waking life, too, take a moment to step back and see how you can create a restful approach to all that takes place. This is not a time for effort, for reaching, but for cultivation of calm and creative space within your life. Force nothing. Allow space for doing barely anything at all, except creating energy and experiences which feed your every cell, your every living moment. And your bonus advice from Frida is, be prepared for more learning, understanding, opportunities, and love. And usually, you might actually learn something from your dreams, but you need to have that calm mind to do it, right? Tap into the subconscious and find out what little nuggets that your soul has left there for you, right? All right. All right, at 3:16, write down the timestamp. You've chosen pile B. You have number 42, which breaks down to a 6, Shadow Dancer. The shadow dancer moves through the forest, finding those who have a strong belief in who they are, how they can change, and who they can become, revealing to them the hidden self they have shunned and avoided. When the shadow dancer comes, you will slowly come to illuminate the unknown within, and in this way, the lost and unloved parts of yourself will be able to come home to you, and in time, become a part of you that will offer you so much richness and creativity. This mysterious being brings to you the blessing that so many of us refuse in this lifetime, the opportunity to work with their shadow. So many flee from her wisdom, but those who stay find many blessings, more than if they had practiced avoidance. To dance with the shadow, to know the shadow, is a great challenge. It is not as simple as acknowledging our less than pleasant qualities. It is to acknowledge that within us there is much that we are unaware of, and that in order to come to know the shadow self, we must become humble and feel our way into our own deeper self. In this way, our own tendencies become illuminated over time and with patient, steady work. This work takes deep self-love, compassion, and often self-care. It can be troubling and can raise shame, guilt, and fear, as we begin to know what we have previously been unable to see. This is a process of seeing the unknown that lies within our own souls. This is not a process of self condemnation, but one of self discovery and deep self love. When this card comes to you, prepare to dance with the shadow, to discover the hidden self within, who is so very different from the self you have created over time. This shadow self will be a great teacher and will come to you in moments that can shake our foundations. But when we dance with the shadow, we can become closer to whole than we once were. But in order to do so, we must be prepared to explore the strangest, wildest, most avoided aspects of ourselves. In this way, though, we become travelers of the soul, stronger, authentic, with a wisdom that is born out of knowing thyself. When you work with the shadow dancer is undertaken, for it is never truly finished, you will be more whole with a truer sense of who you are here to be. And your advice from Frida. Dress yourself with reverence. Bow to the infinite within you and radiate it. It will cast some light on those shadows and help you learn more and see more, right? At 6:30, if you've chosen pile C, you have number 43, Foxfire. 43 breaks down to a 7. Pile A had a 7, I believe. That may be significant. At this moment, there is confusion over which direction to take. There are decisions which need to be made, but at this stage, there's no sense that one way will be the right way. Amidst this inertia and inability to choose comes this Kitsune, wielding with it the luminous power of foxfire. With this magical flame, worries and concerns can be burned away, and the dark road ahead upon which you have been stumbling, falling, hurting yourself, and becoming lost will now be lit with the bright fire. This Kitsune knows you have been lost and will take you forward with a long, bright chain of fire, stretching into the distance. But first, like the fox, you must find your courage and begin to walk forward into the fire around you. In this way, there will be no flame that can burn you. There will be no harm or regret, but simply the act of movement in the direction of the flame, which will provide you with all you need to know at this time. Let yourself see clearly the flames dancing and the road they dance upon. See clearly that movement itself will save you from the despair which has led to the sense of futility and loss. And know that this Kitsune's role is to help you now, and to see you through till that clear path is fully opened and bright, and you can find your own way on your own once again. And with that ability, your passion and desire for life, your daily rejoicing in simply being here will return too. The negativity will be burned away until all that remains is the hope and the courage and the passion once again. Trust the fires of the fox and begin to step into the bright heart of the flame. There you go, guys. Have a good day.